Hello and welcome back to another TCG Live pack opening. Today we're cracking open 8 Scarlet and Violet 151 packs. Starting off with the Ponyta, ready to shoot off in either direction. Grimer coming up out of the disgusting sewage. I love the design for this one. I don't know what it is, there's just something about it that I really love. Antique Old Amber Trainer. The Kakuna pair, resting on the tree high on the hilltop. Golduck floating across the surface of the water while they watch below. Firo coming in for a landing on what remains of that tree. Giovanni's Charisma Trainer. A Gloom with the drool from their mouth stuck on their hand. Wheezing pumping out smoke in the confined building. Oh, that was our second reverse, I really wasn't paying attention. And this is a wonderful Ditto Hollow as they pull themselves out from the rocks. I love it, I love it. Magmar as he rears back for a punch. Poliwag standing on his tiptoes in the pond. Venonat making their way through the dense forest. Ghastly watching the ominous wind come in through the broken windows. Nidorina running across the open meadow. Lapras swimming next to all the ice structures in the frozen sea. Nidorina once again running across the meadow. Firo coming in for a landing on the broken tree for our first reverse, I believe. Oh, hello, gorgeous, gorgeous Golden Mew. That's probably one of the best things that we could get from this set. I mean, it's the mascot card of the set. God dang. Well, yep, goodbye last pack, best pack. Well, moving on for the rare of the pack. We have a wonderful Nidoking unleashing an earthquake in the mountains at sunset. Clefairy sitting on the tree above the pond looking up at the clouds. The wonderfully done Grimer coming up out of the sewage. The wonderful remastered Charmander setting the field ablaze. A very nice Gen 2 style Zubat coming in through the cave entrance. Ammonite on their pedestal deep under the water. Lapras swimming through the frozen structures. Onix launching himself through the air. I don't think there's anything more terrifying than seeing a flying giant rock snake like that. Dugong as they ride inside the barrel of the wave for the first reverse. Second is the female Nidoran being surprised by something in the forest. And our rare is a wonderful Ninetales EX, fire swirling all around their tails. Horsey just below the surface looking up. Weepinbell making their way through the dense jungle. Execute traversing the beach at night. A wonderfully painted Ekans in the beautiful blooming meadow. Clefable standing on the water in the reflection of the moon above. Arcanine traversing the mountains at sunrise. Seaking swimming past the flowers that don't quite look like they belong underwater. It makes me think that this area was recently flooded. Magmar rearing back for a punch once again. This is the first reverse, maybe? Yep. Second would be Execute traversing the beach at night. And our rare of the pack is the Raichu under the beautiful night sky. Alrighty, I say we're about halfway there, Jigglypuff in the field, looking up at the rainbow. Abra sleeping against the rock in the savannah. Cubone inspecting their bone in the light of the moon. Lickitung reaching out with their tongue to grab some berries from the tree. Kingler walking near the bay's edge. Lapras swimming amongst all the frozen structures. Scyther easily slicing through the trees in the forest. The remastered Charmander setting the field ablaze for the first reverse. Second would be the Rhydon easily smashing through a rock with a single stomp. And our rare is the Vaporeon swimming amongst all the beautiful coral. Caterpie crawling across the stem of the flower. Machop in the mountains at sunrise, ready for battle, or training one. Poliwag on their tiptoes in the pond. Electabuzz in the bowels of the power plant, gathering electricity into their hand. Parasect coming out from the underbrush into the light. Rigid Band Trainer. Venomoth in the forest clearing on an overcast night. Scyther easily slicing through the trees for the first reverse, I think. Second would be Golduck slowly floating on top of the water. And the rare of the pack is the Weezing, pumping out the wonderfully designed smoke in the base. Couple packs to go. Squirtle leaping from the cliff's edge into the water. An extremely happy Weedle on the tree branch in the forest. Farfetch being rushed down river after they tried to retrieve their tomato. Rattata running across the tree, falling across the small stream. The terrifying Onix launching himself through the air. Rigid Band Trainer once again. Machoke flexing under the shooting stars in the mountains. The Kakuna pair at the hilltop for our first reverse. Second would be the Meowth cleaning themselves. And our rare of the pack is the wonderfully realistically designed Mewtwo. Maybe this is what Mewtwo looked like in the Pokemon movie, I don't know, I need to watch that. But anyways, that's the rare, and I think, yep, it has come that time once again to find out is last pack best pack or not. If you want more details on our rules, there's a video linked down below. It's kind of unnecessary today because there's no way we're beating that Mew from earlier. The nice Pidgey about to take flight from the tree branch. Lickitung grabbing the berries from the tree. Drowsy on top of the roof looking up at the moon. Pikachu casually walking through the forest. Golduck floating on the surface of the water. A Nidorino fearlessly charging through the fog. Kingler at the bay's edge. The remastered Charmander setting the field ablaze for the first reverse, I believe. Second would be the Hitmonchan practicing their uppercuts on the beach. And our rare of the pack is the Vileplume resting against all the blooming flowers. Which, as I said at the start of the pack, is going to be another no for last pack best pack. Cause nothing's beating that Mew, dang it. Well, if you want to hear me yap about some more cards or daily uploads around here, some days more, so there's plenty of other openings already on the channel. Alrighty, as always, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time for another TCG Live pack opening.